What's up, guys? Happy Saturday to you. I'm happy to be here with you for episode 51 of Rainbows and Sunshine. Yeah, happy Saturday. It's feeling warm out. Um, that was the eighth in a row. It's feeling warm out. It's not Saturday anymore. It's Sunday, but it was April 15th. Now it's April 16th. If you've been in New Jersey, it's been a little bit warm out. It's feeling like summer. And that's got me thinking about, some summer hits, some great summer jams. So I have one here queued up that I'd love to share with you. I've been spinning this today, and I want to bring it to you. Ooh. Man, am I going to sing with this one? Oh, I want to, but I also don't want to. I also don't really know all the words, so maybe you'll get a little chorus here. Okay. Very small voice, I like that. I don't want to be lonely no more. Just another heartache on my lips. I don't wanna be angry no more. I've been smoking asbestus all day long. Okay, come on. Been getting high up off asbestus. That's why I got that cough in my throat. Oh, whoa. You gotta see my karaoke on the last one. I thought I'd do a little sing with this. Maybe I'll. I don't know the words. Oh, I'd love to do it for you. Like it to your girlfriends. I like that line. I think it's a good one. Oh. Why can't we just... I don't want to be lonely no more. I don't want to have to pay for this. Want another love at my door. Just another heartache on my list. I don't wanna be angry no more. You don't wanna have to stand for this. That you love me, oh for sure. I don't wanna be lonely anymore. Whoa. 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 This, much like our last song we played, great 2008. Chilling by the pool, not a worry in the world, no responsibility, nothing. Sand beneath the toes, sand in the ass, barbecue chips with a little sand in them. I don't want to be lonely no more. Have to pay for this. The lover at my door. Just another heartache on my list. I don't wanna be angry no more. You don't wanna have to stand for this. No, for sure. I don't wanna be lonely anymore. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, whoa, 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 ooh, whoa, whoa. Just funky. Like you do your girlfriends. Okay, that's high time we cut that. Yeah, man, it's summer, so things are jumping out there. There's things moving in the night. I just heard some cats out yonder. And I've actually been running into a lot of cats on my property, which maybe we'll get into later, but very peculiar. Yeah, like I said, I've been smoking some asbestos today, so I gotta up my water intake. You can hear the gravel in my voice. It's also Saturday, so, I've been yelling for 2 days straight now. Yeah, man. But that song, it makes me feel like no responsibilities. It makes me feel like that PB&J with sand in it. It's warm out and it's making me feel like summer is there. You could smell it. You know, they say you could cut the air you could cut the tension in the air. Wow. Not firing on any syllables right now. Can cut the tension in the air with a knife. You could right now, if you were to get your fork and knife out and cut into the air, you get a little slice of summer. You would feel it. You could taste it. The patio is out. People are jumping, jamming, rocking, rolling, all those things. Rocking, jamming, rolling. I thought I seen, man. Yo, this is a new spot for me. I moved over here. Normally I'm over there. This is normally where the camera is. But we did some work. We did some work on the Shacky Miyaki. Mr. Miyagi's Shaggy Magagi. We put up this wall over here a little bit. I didn't do the. Hold on. Before you make the comments, before you put the comments in, I only did like a couple things. I did the wood, excuse me, and then I tried to finish with the green sheetrock, and then I did some spackling. And again, I've never spackled before. Nobody gave me instructions on the spackling. You know, you Google things, but let's be honest. What do you do when you Google things? You're like, you watch the first 5 seconds of the video and you realize this guy's a fucking idiot or these ads are terrible. And you're like, you know what? I got it. Let's wing this shit. Every time with me, that's what happens. I Google it. I looked up something today on the internet, just like quick Goog, just to search something up, like what to do after sanding the drywall. And whole fucking thing. The guy gets I'm like, all right, what's looking good here? I parse through the answers. I find the one I'm looking for. All right, I'm like, this looks good. This checks out. Fuck, video. Brings me to a video. Don't want a video. I just want a quick answer. I just want a quick in and out. I don't want to have to sit there through your, whole thing. Because the thing is, I'm looking for answers. And what are you going to give me, Paul? You're going to be like, well, welcome to Paul's hardware shop and wood craftsmanship. Today, we're going to be learning on what to do to the drywall after you sand it. Now, before we get into it, and that's when you know. That's when you know. First off, I don't want an intro. I don't care for the intro. And you might be saying, Alec, you just did an intro, but I try to make it fun, okay? We played a song for you. I was going to sing, but maybe I wasn't feeling too confident about my vocals because I've been smoking asbestos. But yeah, they go, now before we get into it, these are my blah, blah, blah socials, and then make sure you go over to my Patreon, and then, make sure because I need to buy more Margaret for my sister Sarah because, she's got a sixth toe, as we all know, and that's a very serious medical ailment. What you don't know about a sixth toe, what most people don't know about a sixth toe is it actually speaks to you in the night. It's curled up alongside the rest of your toes, but it's also curled up around the rest of your brain. And it'll speak, They talk about that angel and devil on your shoulder. That sixth toe is the devil on your foot. It'll get you to stumble not only in real life, but not only physically, I should say, will it make you stumble, but also, non-physically, whatever they would call that. Two-hand touch. Get you to, wow. You can actively see the weed seeping into my brain. No, but that sixth toe on the foot, not only I got to finish it, I got to try to make an attempt to finish it because it was there. It was there. And when I go to make the clip and I look at this part, I'm going to be like, where was the rest of the sentence, Alec? You didn't finish the point. You didn't wrap the point up. What am I supposed to do with this? It was a great premise. The sixth toe on the foot is evil. And not only will it physically make you trip, it will figuratively, there we go, it will figuratively make you trip. It will cause you to fall down the stairs and fall into trouble and cause mishaps and misdeeds to neighbor and cousin alike. And you can't have that. The sixth toe is, so he's like, welcome back to the Woodshop channel. Make sure you donate to my channel because as we just went over, my sister Kathy has an evil sixth show. And the only way I can get her meds so that she doesn't feast on my skin when I go to sleep is if I craft the best wood trinkets garbage ever. So anyway, here. And then, so they give you a whole fucking song and dance, and then he finally starts talking, and then he's making jokes. It's like, yo, and then like we used to watch these clips in Lincoln Tech where I could reference that because I don't go there currently. They can't. What are they gonna do? Revoke my graduation? Do it. Wow. I started off cool, but we've steamed it up a bit, you could say. I had a friend who was steaming it up a bit the other day, but we'll get it to that in a second. What was I saying? Oh yeah. We were watching videos in Lincoln Tech. They're making us watch educational videos, and it's like a panel of dudes. And I'm like, okay, this isn't really a podcast I'd like to watch. First of all, just a bunch of dudes just like hanging. I'm sitting in different spots, so I'm seeing things at different angles. I'm looking at the stuff. This isn't the podcast I signed up to watch. What was that? What in the heck was that? It's alright? Because every day I get harder to kill. And I don't care if those are famous last words because it's true. Every day, and you know what's great? I have my fucking back turned to a window, which is sick. I'm looking at this window over here, but I got my back to this window. I'm going to just hope that it's one of the fucking cats that lurks around the whole yard. Somebody's got to clip together every time I get scared about some weird noises that I probably am making all of. But I'm yelling, so I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? And God knows, maybe it's my neighbor who's like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? It's 1 o'clock, but it's Saturday, Phil. Okay, cut me some slack. Let me record a goddamn podcast. Okay, I got some things on my chest that I want to get off. So before you murder me, let me get some more. Let's go over a few more things. Now, first off, when did we start? How far in are we? Let me know. Comment down below how far we are now, so I know how much longer I'm going to sit here and think about people creeping up from behind me and murdering me. That corner is nice. There's still a window behind me, but the fence is right there. So unless somebody hops the fence and there's all kinds of like garbage there that would like completely give away that they're there if they were to hop that fence, it would be a commotion. But here, I mean, they could just, and what? This is the only light in the whole fucking thing. No wonder this goddamn, whatever the hell this is, salamander slithered in here. I mean, folks, there's literally a worm with feet that slithered in here under the door. I've never seen anything like it. It looks like a worm, kind of snake, kind of like an axolotl if you've ever seen one of those in like the fish tanks, but it's just all brown, like a worm or like a snake, but it has little feet things. Unless I'm high as hell. No, those are little feet things, man. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. What does it know I'm talking about it now? So it's walking away? It's like up in my wires and shit. I wasn't sure if that was like little wet marks on the ground. Yo, where are you going, yo? What is this thing? I look it up later. I told myself I wouldn't do anything about it, but I'd just like look it up later and figure it out for myself. You know what? I have my phone, so let's take a video of it. I don't know if you guys will get to see this, but so I can tell people about it when they question me about the validity of this thing. Let's do this. Let's go like this. Let's move the cord so he moves a bit here. Sir, excuse me, weird-footed object. Oh, great. Wiggle further into my stuff. Sir, get out of here. Oh, man, this is a... Get out of there, bud. This isn't a place for you. I'm actively terrorizing the. No, get away from the stuff. You cocksucker. You cocksucker, get your ass away from it. You see this, though? Legs and shit. I'll let it chill there, see what it's going to do. I'm actually killing it, I think. It's caught up in all the sawdust and shit that I swept all over the floor in these cords. Not really sure what it's supposed to do. Like, what the hell is going on? This thing definitely has been in the dirt all day long. I just wanted a little video of it. Okay, there we go. It's crawling. There we go. We got the crawl on the video. Sorry. Anyway, the podcast I didn't sign up for. Yeah, they got us watching the educational videos where the guys are sitting around, and I have no idea like what the full segment is. We're watching a 5-minute clip, and they're jumping in, and I'm like, well, should I be watching? Do I have to go back and see what happened? You know, like we just jumped in, and they're like, well, Phil, I feel like electrical circuits, and then, like the thing is, then they started debating. Like, they started talking about shit. They're having side conversations. They're making little banter. Meanwhile, I'm just looking for a simple answer. Just a simple, quick, in and out, pop in, pop out answer. Not a, back in my day, we used to do things differently. We used to do the EC currents with the 512s. But now they use a 412, which I don't know because I was talking with my fire marshal recently, and he was telling me that he prefers the 312s. So, you just expect to potentially see all of them. Well, Phil, I disagree. I think that you should only do the 312s. They are better. And it's just like, wait, whoa. What are we doing here? Is this Comic-Con for electrical nerds? Like, we just have a panel? I mean, I've never seen Comic-Con, so I hope that made some sense. Just a fucking panel. I don't know. Like, what the hell is this? Like, this is for guys that are, like, electricians that want to, like, debate about code? Because that's what they're doing. I'm watching you idiots debate about code. Meanwhile, I want a simple answer. So when I go on Google looking for a simple answer and you bring me to a video, I'm trying to skip through it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I've been trying to say for half an hour. I don't want the stupid jokes. I don't want the conversations back and forth. If I'm looking for an answer, if it's an educational video, cut that shit out. How about this? Give me the answer. Be like, well, after you drywall, use the broom. And then give your whole thing. Then go into it. If I stick around, you got me. But if not, I'm sorry. You still got a view. Maybe I'll like it for you. Maybe, you know what? I promise you that, actually, content creators. If you get to the point within the first 5 seconds, enough to the fact that I could just click off the video, I will like it before I click off the video. I'll do something that takes 1 second. So we'll do a total of 6 seconds. If you save me the half an hour intro and dialogue about how I should subscribe to your Patreon and I could see you sucking your father's cock for $5. I mean, it's crazy, yo. It's literally crazy. I don't know if you've ever wow, I'm going to incriminate myself by saying whatever I was about to say. I'm just saying, if you go on these websites where you could potentially purchase things, there are some very crazy wild things out there. That's all I'm going to say. And you fucking know it's true. You've Googled dirty shit yourself. Okay, but I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change. We're trying to keep that stuff to a very slight minimum. And be a wholesome man. I think every day I try to be a wholesome man. I'm going into the steam room to meditate. Not really meditate because I don't know how to do that. Meditate's a tough word for me to spell. So, and that's an easy joke. That's a cheap, easy joke, but it was there and I took it. Sorry. Maybe I'll cut that little out. I don't really know why this is record level. Is that why? Is this like low here? I'm not gonna try to mess with it right now. I just feel like it's been recording like really on like a really low level, and I'm not recording it through the mixer. Although I could just raise this because it's a single track. Whatever post production stuff for Alec to think about on another day. But that's what I'm saying. You try to be a more wholesome person. You try to be a nice guy. You're trying to, be peaceful, be calm. And then people, they dump eucalyptus oil in the steamer. They make decisions for you. People make decisions for you all the time. They don't feel the need to be considerate in the slightest. And I might sound like an old complaining bitch, and that's fine, Yeah. I don't know. I've talked about this a little bit, so I guess the fire is really drawn out of me. I'll lay out the facts for you, though. The other day, I was in the steam room, as you could guess from what I've previously gone over with you in the last 5 seconds. Minding my business, just in there by myself. I wasn't even the second person to walk in. I'm just in there by myself, just chilling. Man walks in like they do, older, probably Hispanic, I think, man. There's a good cluster of older men, and I know some of them I just kind of like, they don't know me, but I kind of like watch and observe. I like to do that. I like to observe and see what's going on. No. There's another one. What are these things? There's 3 of them. What the frick are these things, and where are they coming from, yo? Well, this one's got something on its back, too, man. It just looks like dirt, but... it could be like a friend. Here I am observing the wild, stupid things in the natural habitat. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna Google these suckers when I get inside, because this is 3 of them that just like, and they're crawling under the door. They like light. See, here we are doing detective work. Yeah, so he just like went and he just like dumped the eucalyptus oil on the thing, and I get it. It's good for you. It is. I believe that. But the thing is, when you do that in the steam room, it kind of like spreads. And if you dump it on the steamer, it spreads in the whole room. So, now whether or not you want to be smelling eucalyptus, it's up your nose. So forget about a choice. It's been made for you by the friendly, gentle, not so friendly, but old man number 83. They're like loud, yo. They're like scuttling in the dirt, making noise. I don't know what they are. I wonder if there's like a big one around here, though. That is literally the only thing I'm thinking about. And why they have feet. I've never seen a wriggler with the feet like that. But you fellas, you suckers are distracting me from the matter at hand, the Eucalyptus Man. Yeah, so old guy 83 dumps it in there, and he pops it, and I figured I'd say something to him. I get yelled at a lot. I feel like at my job especially, sick people are drunk driving into the side of a hill outside. Just a loud chirp, chirp, sick. It is Saturday night, so hey, folks, get drunk, get wild, crash into an embankment, get arrested. The other night, this guy fucking drove off into a telephone pole. I probably talked about this on a podcast already. Drove right into a telephone pole, drunk. Within time. I don't know what time. I wasn't out there the whole time, but they arrested him. Yep, he went right into a telephone pole, smashed his car up, and I think he was drunk. He might have been something else. It might, He could have been wearing women's underwear, and we all know that's illegal. So could have been a number of reasons why they decided to bring him in. Could have been the telephone pole. Could have been, they could have had a brother that was a telephone pole and really didn't appreciate the way he was treating that telephone pole. And meanwhile, the whole time he's got it out for the telephone poles. So who knows? It could have been a hate crime against the telephone poles for all the fuck we know. I mean, who are we? Just a guy sitting in a room. Just a fucking guy sitting in a room. Just a fucking guy sitting in a room, sitting in a room, sitting in a room. I actually did a really shitty job with that one. I could see the bubbles from here on that one. This first one I did looks good, but this one looks garbage. How's that one look? That one looks alright. I did a bunch of them today. I wonder how these ones all look on this wall. That one looks good there, although it looks like sloppy. It looks like there's a lot of fucking gook on all of these. This top one in the corner. You should have seen that though. That was all messed up. There wasn't really any like sheetrock, so I was just gooking it up, you know. These ones look nice. The top one looks like there's a lot of space there. There was a lot of space there. And there was a lot of gook, and some of it was wet. Yeah, but I get yelled at a lot. So in this position, and most of the time, like, I'm getting yelled at. I'm not really in a position where I could, do anything about it. I got to just be like, yeah, you know what? You're right, you dumb bitch. You're right, you dumb bitch. Wow. That was, sorry. I mean, hey, I'm glad that you brought your own Tupperware into the restaurant. That's so sick. That's so cool. I love when you bring your own Tupperware into the restaurant. Do whatever it is you want to do. It's cool by, you know what? It's cool by me. When you write the numbers, just make sure you write the biggest one you can. That's all I ask. Because you're going to get to yell at me throughout the course of the night, and I'm supposed to just, and I'm going to sit here and be like, you know what? I cannot believe that happened. That is so unfortunate, and I care so much. That'll be me tomorrow, all day long. You know what? I just don't know what happened. I mean, those little rascals in the kitchen. You know what I like to do, actually? I like to pretend like my brother works in the kitchen. I like to tell my tables, my brother's in the kitchen. He's one screw loose. And I don't know what they think about that. I think I told John that I tell people that my brother works in the kitchen sometimes, and he thought that, I don't know what he's like, you cannot be telling people that. Whenever I tell him what I tell people. I had a fun joke yesterday. Somebody goes, "Oh, we had you, and we had such a great time last time. They remembered you." Like, apparently I had the kids for like a birthday party or whatever. And I really don't remember any of my tables. They always come back and they're like, "Oh, you know what? The ones that hated me must not say anything." Because I never get a table that comes back and it's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh, wow, we had a negative experience." But I think that does happen, though. I know it's happened a couple times. I had this one girl that really hated me, and I didn't really think that it was anything that I like did. I think she just didn't like me. And then I had her again, and I hope it went better the second time. But she just like, I know she didn't like me, so it's like, but they can't be like, yeah, we'll have any server besides Alec. They should though. That'd be so funny. My friend Selena, actually, she like has this couple that like hates her, but they request her, and so like, pick your poison, I guess, is what we're getting at here. Nah, but in this scenario where I could get into it with the guy, the gym is the gym is a perfect scenario where I can just freely get into it with these guys. If they're listen, and we're all testosterone up. We're all feeling very back up. That's really, it's a very crazy place to gym. I know I tell so many stories from it, but it's just a wild place with some crazy wild men. And this guy, I guess the thing is, like, I don't work like a normal day job, and I'm always there during those hours. So the only other people that are there are retired guys who also have nothing going on. Rockstone at the window. So this guy's just looking for his buddy. So yeah, so we all got time to get into it. So yeah, he's dumping eucalyptus, and I said, and for a while I wanted to be like, you think that's considerate? But I sat on it for a second because he was hitting the steamer, so he gave me a little chance to just like sit so I could wait for him to stop the steamer because I don't want to like yell over the steamer. Hey, buddy, I didn't like that. What did you say? And the inevitable ended up happening. He did that because I was like, so I wanted to say, do you think that's considerate? You really think that's like, cool? I wanted to give him some smart aleck type answer, but I went with like or I think I tried to say something like, I would really appreciate like if you like would say something like next time, I don't like the oil that you dumped. And this guy he just got right into it. First off he goes like, and I knew he would, so I didn't know he would. I was hoping he wouldn't. I was hoping he'd be like, oh, man, I'm sorry about that. It's eucalyptus oil. It's actually really good for you. Because some people are in there doing BS. Some people are in there like hitting their vape, drinking almond milk, doing weird ass shit, working out, which you shouldn't do in there, like shaving, spraying all kinds of weird stuff. So like the eucalyptus oil on the scale of like him being like, oh, it's actually pretty good for you, but I didn't realize it bothered you. Next time, yeah. Like, you don't even have to give me that much, like, oh, man, I'm sorry. Like, that's it. That's it. Or whatever. Yeah, I guess that would be a lot for me to ask for an apology, but it just felt like, it's a public area. You shouldn't be like, let me dump the eucalyptus oil. And he just starts, he asked me to repeat it real quick. And I don't know if he heard it or he wasn't sure, like, what was going on. Because it was, like, a lot, probably, But so yeah, he was just like, "Oh no, it's my body, no, no," and I was like, "It's not your body, sir. You could do all the eucalyptus oil you want, like at your house, like in here. This is a public area. We're all in here. You got to be considerate to all of us. You can't be just, And I said like all of us. I didn't say me. I was trying to put it on all of us. Speak for the people. Who am I? But he was like, no, it's my body. It's my body. And I was like, no, we're all in here. And he's like, wrong, wrong. It's my body. He just started fucking yelling at me. And he goes, wrong. And I was like, okay. And I walked away. And hey, that's all good and well. It's your body. I'm not asking you to not rub your body with oil. You want to lather yourself up, old man number 83. I don't give a fuck. Just like, don't do, like, he's not even lathering. That's the thing. He's not lathering himself up. He's dumping the oil on the fucking grate so it spreads through the room. So if you want to do it on your body, fucking do it on your body. But I like that excuse, Somebody, has a problem with you. I feel like that's a good one. Like, you get cut off in traffic. Somebody's like, hey, buddy, you could have hit me. It's my body. It's my body. Somebody bumps you at the club. It's my body. It's my body. Yesterday when we were at the theater, we went to go see Tim Dillon. Somebody was fucking sitting in our seats, and I fucking flipped out on him. And I'm going, it's my body. He said, oh, man, I don't know. These are my seats. And I'm looking at him like, these are my seats, And the lady's looking at him like, these are his seats. And he's like, oh, I don't fucking know, And I'm just sitting there going, it's my body. It's my body. And I just think that we should all use that excuse. I think that that's a great excuse for anything. Like you show up late to work, I'm going to try that one on my boss. My boss is like, Alec, I really wish you'd show up earlier. It's my body. Like, Alec, I wish you would take shorter bathroom breaks. This really does work for a lot of things. It's my body, Somebody takes issue with you, just, so, do you think I can use this machine? How many more sets do you have? It's my body. I'm telling you, that's it. That's the get out of jail free card, Just start yelling. And that was it too. He wasn't listening to a single thing I said. I started talking. I started being like, and I got up and I walked over to him so that he could hear me. I'm sitting over here, which I don't know if that was a little aggressive of me to like walk into his space. If he would have preferred me to not do that, I don't know if that came off a little, but I didn't want to just sit there and like have us like, we're in the steam room so we can't even see each other and we're yelling at each other. Like, what the fuck is that? So I went up to him so we could, I know what he looked like, but I wanted him to see me and my fucking body. All right, you cocksucker. My fucking body. Yeah, man, I'm gonna dump gasoline on myself, walk in there and be like, it's my body. I'm gonna fucking dump the gasoline in the grate and have the whole steam room smell like gasoline. I like that idea. I'm gonna fucking burn the building down and I'm gonna tell them that it's my body. And that's a joke. I'm not gonna burn the building down. I would never do anything like that. Too much of a pussy. I don't want to go to jail. I like the comfort and amenities of a basement, of a nice, cold basement. And with that, folks, I'm actually going to retire to said basement. It's been fun. It's been absolutely lovely. I have to go see what's going on outside with these bugs. And I actually did sneak out here. My girlfriend, I didn't tell her what I was doing. I just walked outside and have been here for however long this podcast is. So let's take us out here. We'll start with the first song like we did. Let's just wrap it up. That's what Rob Thomas was saying. He was saying, it's my body. It's my body and I want it now. Now it seems to me that you know just what to say. But words are only words. Can you show me something else? Can you swear to me that you'll always be this way? Show me how to feel more than ever, baby. I love that short version. I don't want to be lonely no more. I don't want to have to pay for this. I don't want another lover at my door. It's just another heartache on my list. I don't wanna be lonely no more. You don't wanna have to pay for this. So when you tell me that you love me, know for sure I don't wanna be lonely anymore. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This part right here, legendary. No, there's no like. He's like, what do we do there? Oh, I got it. Oh whoa, oh whoa, oh whoa. Whoa! For the fuck the producers, that's like, that's great. Do it again. Oh whoa! Whoa! I don't wanna be lonely no more. And you don't wanna have to pay for this. And you want another lover at my door. It's just another heartache on my list. Check that shit twice. No more. You don't wanna have to sing for this. So when you tell me that you love me, no for sure. I don't wanna be lonely anymore. Yeah, baby. Little Rob Thomas, we're listening to 94.3 The Shore Hits. We're spinning them all side. What if you were good to me? What if I could hold you till I feel you move outside of me? Yeah, man. It was a rough one today. We hit the ground running and we ran all day. I worked from 9:30 to 5. I don't want to be lonely no more. I don't want to have to pay for this. I don't want another hover at my door. Just another heartache on my list. I don't want to be angry no more. You don't want to have to stand for this. I don't want to be angry no more, but I am fucking angry. It was a rough one, man. I was in the back hitting things. I hit a couple things. I threw some stuff. Listen. I'm trying to, I didn't really have this temper either, but it's just been like, I just don't want to be lonely anymore. Ready? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa. I don't want to be lonely. Yeah, man, we went to the gym. We did some work. And I'm finishing the day up with, sitting here saying some words, giving my piece on the day. But I thank you for spending this time with me here. Don't play again. I'm thankful for you spending this time here with me. I appreciate you all. This has been Rainbows and Sunshine, episode 51. It is now Sunday, April 15th or 16th. It was Saturday. We did a little Saturday night. I'm going to work all day from 10 to 10 tomorrow, so it should be fun. Hopefully I can make a couple dollars and then I won't be lonely anymore. Thank you, folks. Take care. Have a great night.